Well, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. I want to welcome you to Sing. Shonda inspires nations to grow. And of course, you will often hear me reference my family as my singers, my VSPs, vibrational singing people. So, for those of you who always turn it on, I love you. And if you're new, please subscribe and click that bell so that you can stay connected with me. And of course, share this video with those that you know could benefit from it. I wanted to talk a little bit today about focus. A lot of us are in the midst of manifesting some things. I know that I am for sure. And when you're manifesting things, it's so easy to get sidetracked. It's so easy for things to come in and kind of rob you of your focus and of your determination, to where you begin to fall out of focus and into old residual thought patterns. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about focus. When I think about focus, my mind wanders to my doctor's visit. When I go and I visit my optometrist, each year we go to the eye doctor. They sit us in this big old tall chair. Read this, read that for each letter. And at first it's really, really clear. But the longer we sit in that chair and they change the lens, the more blurred it may become. And so the optometrist, he has to kind of rearrange it to where we have that 20/20 vision. And then it kind of spits out a prescription for contacts or eyeglasses, and then there you go. And that's kind of how focus is. It's like a focal point, the center of something, the nucleus of it. Focus. What are you focusing on today? Where is your attention? What are you in the midst of manifesting? And when I think about focus, I wanted to also research the scientific definition of focus. And that is, it was so interesting to me, the scientific definition of focus. And it is the epicenter. It's the point on the Earth's surface located directly above the focus of an earthquake. The focus is the location where the earthquake begins. The ground ruptures at this point. Then seismic waves radiate outward in all directions. The epicenter, the Earth's surface, located directly above the focus of an earthquake. Focus. I don't know how many of you today, if you think about when you focus on something, there is a shift that occurs vibrationally. Depending on what you're focusing on, depending on what you're wanting to manifest, things will shift, things will change. And if we look at what we are from the earth. And we begin to have a shift in our vibration. It's either taking us closer to what our desired manifestation is, or our focus is farther away from it. Waves of vibration kind of erupts from us into the atmosphere, capturing a lower, a higher vibration. The center point. We are from the earth. An earthquake, a shift. And I thought a little bit about an earthquake. When an earthquake occurs, it's a sudden and violent shaking of the ground, sometimes causing great destruction as a result of movement and a great upheaval. So a lot of us, in the midst of our manifesting, in the midst of our focus, we're experiencing turbulence. We're experiencing a shift. It may seem like it may be something that's a violent shift, just depending on what you're manifesting and what has happened. But you have to focus your way through the shift. Focus your way through the shift. An eruption happens. Sometimes it's an eruption in our lives, through situations and circumstances, to shake limitations off of us, restraints off of us. It's like a groundbreaking altercation that occurs with us. It can occur through our thoughts, our reality, and then it will manifest into our physical realm of life. See, the thought is like the focus or the earth. That's what the thought is like. And then the reality is your current situation. So your thoughts are there above your reality. And this reality is what's causing a shift or a shake in your life. an eruption, an altercation in your situation. But what I've learned about manifesting, sometimes a major shift has to occur in order for you to line up with your desire. Sometimes it's a minor shift. Sometimes it's a upheaval of things, old patterns and old ways that we're used to manifesting and carrying on, because we have to be able to match what we're requesting from source. So sometimes it is like a shock. You can't believe that you have new beliefs about things and that you've been enlightened about thoughts and new ways to handle your emotions. So it's like a shock. It's also like a shake. It kind of shakes your thoughts and your emotions, and it's the strong sense of desire for what you want in your atmosphere. Your beliefs change. The way that you are, it changes to align you as you focus with source, with God. And as I began to think about focusing on manifestations, because I've done it several times, sometimes when you're focusing on your manifestation, disappointment can occur as a part of the focusing through it. The loss of things, sometimes it occurs, the loss of people, circumstances. It's a part of the focusing your way through it. There's a mind shift change. You're no longer operating from a lower level of consciousness. Your consciousness has been heightened. That's a part of the focusing your way through it. Sometimes you experience frustration, and sometimes you experience fatigue at the point of exhaustion. But that's a part of focusing your way through it. Sometimes we even become unrecognizable in the midst of our focus, even to ourselves, because we can't believe who we are and what we've become. Sometimes it can be a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a part of focusing our way through it. And what I've learned, singers, is that everything is from source. The universe is from God, and that God is this gift, and He cannot ever fail. So what I've learned about focus is the birth of a dream erupts as you focus your way through it. Falling in love with yourself and falling in God happens when you focus your way through it. Your visions become more clear. It's almost to a point to where you can touch them, you can feel them as you focus your way through it. Your situations, your circumstances, and events begin to line up with your desire as you focus your way through this. Your heart is now full of love and joy and kindness for others, more so for yourself. That's a part of focusing your way through it. The blinders are finally released, and you finally see life for what it truly, really is, the gift that it really is. That's a part of focusing your way through it. Your vision becomes clear, vivid, real. It's a part of focusing your way through it. And then before you know it, your manifestation is here right now as you focus your way through it. And suddenly, the journey, it all makes sense. Without the focus, without the journey, it wouldn't even be worth it as you focus your way through it. Focus. Follow one's course until success. Follow one's course until success. See, it's your vision, and it's your dream, and it's your focus, and it's your desire. Birth that into reality. Focus. So I wanted to end today with some affirmations. Affirmations. As I focus on my dreams, I realize more so than not that everything is always working out for me. I focus on what God can do for others through me now. For others through me now. And I've learned to ponder only on the good in my life. Only the good. And because of focus, I notice beautiful things I didn't see before in my life. Focus has enabled me to be a better me. The setbacks, the hardships, and even the betrayal was all a part of the focus and my journey to wholeness. Manifestations are because of my concentration on what could be. On what could be. And as I hold my vision in my mind's eye, my vibration gets stronger, pulling in my desires. Focusing on me and my evolution, my change, my love for myself has opened my eyes to who I really am. And that is love. So thank you so much, Focus, for gifting me. Thank you, God, for the ability to focus my way through it, to create my reality. And so I want to end with a quote today. In the quote, it says, I cannot be separated from God, the giver. Therefore, I cannot be separated from God, the gift. I cannot be separated from God, the giver. Therefore, I cannot be separated from God, the gift. Singers, as you focus your way through it this week, I want you to keep your vibration up and keep your vibration clear and clean. I want you to clear your area of any negativity, of anyone that's negative in your life. I want you to change your thoughts and arrange them so that they align with the divine source. And I want you to believe in Him, and I want you to believe in yourself and your vision. Because after all, you can manifest. You can make it come into your physical realm of life by focusing your way through it. I love you guys. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye now.